Carla from Green Mountain at Fox Run. Today we're going to be doing some alternative strength training moves for the quadriceps and the hamstrings. And remember, with the quads and the hamstrings, they're a bigger muscle group, so you definitely want to be working these a little bit harder than normal. So you probably want to get anywhere from 12 to 15 repetitions, 1 to 3 sets. And with the moves that I'm showing you, it's going to be involving a lot of the quads and the hamstrings at the same time. So good luck. So we're going to be doing a superset that's going to be targeting the quads and the hamstrings, doing lunges and squats. And I know they aren't your favorite, but they are extremely effective to be getting all of the muscles in the lower body. For this, you can use a step, you can use stairs, anything that's going to be raised up just slightly. It's going to add a little bit more to it. Go ahead and face the stair or the step, whatever you have, and put your right leg right on up on that step. You're going to scoop back. You want a nice long angle for this, wide stance here. For the lunge, you're not going to be leaning forward, you're not leaning back, straight back. You can put the hands on the hips. You can always hold weights if you'd like a different element to it. You come straight down, knee comes straight down towards the ground, pushing straight back up. So inhale down, exhale up. I'll do about 12 of those. And then all I do is turn towards the front. So just turning the body. And here we are in the perfect position to do some squats. With squats and with lunges, you want to make sure that your knees are not going over those feet. So the knees are coming straight down to the ground, just like you're sitting in a chair. So you come back and up. Back and up. Inhale, exhale. Do about 12 of those. Then all you do is you turn towards the back. You're doing some back lunges now. So just like with the front lunges, making sure the knee is not going over the foot. Coming down and straight up. Down and up. And I'll do about 12 of those. So it's a great way to get your squats and your lunges in. Really quick and easy. Just use a stair, use a riser, use a step. So now we're going to be doing wall ball squats. So go ahead and grab a stability ball. Any size will do. What this exercise is really good for is working on form with the squats. It's also great for protecting the knees because it's a lot less stress on the knees. You're not bouncing up and down, putting your full weight. So go ahead and bring it to the ball, to the wall, and your back right on that ball. Bringing the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Toes are going to be slightly pointed out. You're going to come all the way down and hold it here. So you can either hold it here or you can continue to squat by coming down and back up. Make sure that these knees are not going over the toes as you go. So now we're going to be doing laying leg extensions. What this targets is the quadriceps, but it also is going to be getting a little bit of help from the abdominals as well. I'm going to be using a little ball. You can really use any small object that you would like to. Basically what we're doing with it is we're going to be squeezing it between our legs. So go ahead, put it between the feet, and then lay on down so that your lower back is right to the mat or to the ground. Bringing the feet up into a 90-degree angle here. Hands can be right by the sides. You're just squeezing it up, squeezing the ball up, and then bringing it back to that 90-degree angle. So squeeze and lower. When you're extending the legs, you really want to make sure that the knees are not bent, that they're fully extended, and that you're squeezing it right here. So the next exercise we're going to do is a hamstring squeeze. We're gonna do this on all fours, but of course you can go up, you can stand, putting your hands against the wall for this. So make sure that your hips are right above the knees and that your shoulders are right above the elbows and the wrists, totally back in line. Extending one foot out, you're gonna be flexing that foot, so make sure that the toe is not pointed, you're flexing it back. Then you're raising it up. Make sure that the hips are square to the ground. We're not twisting our back at all. We're keeping it nice and straight. And now we're going to pretend like there's an orange between our knee. We squeeze all of the juice out of that orange, and then we extend. So you're really squeezing and pushing out, really flexing all of the muscles in the hamstrings. It's very important to keep that foot flexed as you go. So now we're going to be doing a sumo squat. And sumo squats are challenging, so make sure that you've worked your way up before you try these. Go ahead, bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and then you're pointing your toes out to the sides. Making sure that the knees don't go out over the toes. You're just dropping back down into what looks like you're about to sit down into a chair. So really getting deep into this squat. So coming all the way down, popping all the way back up. So those were the alternative moves for the quadriceps and the hamstrings. I hope you enjoyed, and please feel free to visit us at www.fitwoman.com, and I will see you next time for working the abs.